So as Tinkerbell flies across, just don't worry, boss, I got him. Won't mess up this time. Wait, why do I feel funny? No. You come across to what look to be monks. We would be happy to engage you in a 2v2. How far away is that? And then they are going to rush past you and get behind Corso.
The top guy?
The other guy underneath got slapped around big time.
Yeah, but this is disintegrate.
With that, Manyala falls to her knees, raises her hand and says, I surrender. As you bap her in the face with the hilt of your sword, her eyes roll back, and she just, like a tree, falls over backwards. The winners, DFK, and you are presented with your 2 tokens and 2 additional silver feather tokens. So as the sisters are leaving, Manyala raises her hand and waves.
Wave back.
I'll wave.
And
I'll wave.
you hear the twang of a crossbow.
No.
And see her eyes go wide, and she slowly turns pale and falls to the ground. And that's where we're gonna call it tonight, guys.
If you could see my face right now.
I forgot to
What kind
do
of
it while I
lie was
in
that? I had you set up before any of these yahoos were in here.
I don't know. They were speaking.
Hello,
Let me go
everybody.
make sure that she's set up.
No, there was talk of I had to make sure that Sirenscape launched because I clicked the button, but I didn't stay to watch to see if it made through. The King of the Yahoos, thanks, Stan.
Got him.
Jester, thank you for the subscription. All right, unpause the game.
Oh yeah.
You got what's the matter? No recap of last week? No pretty video?
No pretty video. I did not get around to doing it this week because I've got 2 somewhat big homework assignments that I have to work on this week. So I did those instead.
Like a good student.
State Farm is there.
So,
All right, so we.
who wants to recap what we did last episode?
You're the DM. That's your job, champ.
If I do it, you don't get a hero point, an extra hero point.
Ooh, okay. So we fought some mantises. We wrecked their asses. I don't think Hans ate any, which he should have.
He might have them. We just don't know.
Yeah, saved it for later. What else did we do after that? I think we came across a camp and debated whether or not to ransack it, but we heard some voices in the brush or whatever, and it was two competitors, 2 monks, Manyela and Rihanna. Were they? They're twins.
Yeah.
They're twins, right?
Twin female fighting monks.
Yeah. So they what's the word where you like?
They challenged us to a battle.
Yeah, but they bet 2. Is that the word? They bet 2 feathers.
They wagered 2.
They wagered. There we go. That sounds a lot better. They wagered 2 of their feathers, and who was it? Corso or Teresa? Corso, right?
It was Corso
and Elgato, and the dog, who I've Ghost fought, and Rihanna passed out. I think Manyala, did she just give up after that?
Well,
and
we
then,
had her within an inch of her life, and she conceded.
Yeah,
and
she conceded, and then
like
they were gonna walk
stubborn
off.
Rocky movie, the other one was like, "No, you're gonna have to put me down." So.
Oh, right. And then when they got beat, they were gonna walk off. The one that was still awake was taking her sister off, and then she got headshot, I think, with an arrow from off screen, and that is where we ended.
Oh, that pretty much covers everything we did last session. Beans, you get an extra hero point.
Yay!
Good job.
Thank you.
So I say we investigate who headshot this. Can I make a perception check to see if I see anyone?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a blind perception check.
As do
Okay.
I.
Can I check to see if the one who got shot is dead?
Yes, that would be a medicine check.
Okay.
Blind GM roll.
Yes.
Okay. I rolled it.
too would like to check
So-
perception. Why can I not check perception? It won't let me roll.
Bean's got so many hero points.
Oh, here it is.
I only have
Yeah.
two.
You've
Dan
been
just
given
gave me
another one by
one.
chat.
Oh, thank you, Dan.
Oh. What the heck, Dan? No, I'm kidding. But
Do I see anything? I have no idea.
All right, give me a second. I was updating everyone's
hold
tokens
on,
here.
honey, stop it.
Okay.
All right, Elgato, you are not able to see much. Teresa, you do see. You can figure out that the arrow, the bolt,
Oops.
came from the west.
Do I see anyone to the west, or just that's where the bolt came from?
You're able to determine that there's a little copse of trees on the other side of this lake. Silka, you come to the same conclusion that Teresa did. Zurathan, you go check the body, and this is a clean shot. This was a very powerful crossbow bolt, and it went right through her throat. There's no, she's already bled out.
Okay.
The other one's still unconscious, yes?
Yes, the other one's unconscious.
I say we head to the west. That's where the bolt came from.
Yeah, I too agree. We should head towards the bolt.
Yes, agreed.
I want to wake up the one who's unconscious and be like, who the fuck wants you dead?
I think we should be careful.
We should probably get into cover first before we try to do
Yeah.
anything like that.
There is no cover to the southwest. Those trees.
Okay, you said it came from the west, right?
Yes, it would have come from the other side of the little
Like,
pond here.
Okay. So, I vote we move over, like, here, because we can hide behind the wall.
But we don't see anyone, so I say we follow
Oh.
pursuit of where it went.
can
Where
I
it
also
came
do a perception check? Because I didn't do one.
Yeah.
I meant to roll that blind, but the dog got in the trash. And
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I was flustered.
Right. Zerthan had the best perception check out of you all. But really it's too far away to see. You do see maybe some bushes that have been parted suspiciously.
But what about my half orc eyes?
Reset. All right. Corso, you would have noticed the bushes being parted as well. Thank you for the lurk, Dan. Hope that you are enjoying what I assume to be Stardew. Jester, I'm going to go ahead and refund those points.
No, he
Because-
gave me one.
No, I'm going to refund the ones he sent to me.
Oh.
How about this? I will put in a villain point.
I don't don't know if I like the sound of that.
Not one bit.
Oh, you got burnout? Yeah, I understand. I've never gotten past year 1. All right, so you guys are gonna go to the west. You're gonna circle around. You said you're gonna go through the trees to the south.
I guess. I don't know. I
Right.
just want to go to the west. I'll wade through the lake.
Who is going to lead the party? Who is going to be at the head of this search?
Silka isn't
so-
going to get in the water, but she will walk across atop the wall, just so people know.
Okay.
I think we're going around the water.
I'm not very ranged, so I don't want to go first. Maybe second or third.
I'm ranged. I'll go first.
I also have range, so I could follow behind her.
I'll
Well,
be
am I the-
behind them.
Who's got the better perception of it?
I've got a plus 17.
I have a
19.
plus 22.
I have plus 22.
As far
Plus
as
20,
range
'cause
goes,
I'm still stupefied.
Yeah, me too.
Teresa, I could lead if Teresa wants to follow behind me.
Okay.
I'd assume that Silka is gonna be trying to be kind of nose to nose with me, just shadowy, like sneakily, like if there's shrubbery or brush that she can kind of stay stealthily in. I feel like that would be what's happening with her movement.
I'll
Right.
I'll stick by you because of my higher perception.
Right.
I'll follow behind you guys. So you're going south? Is it the southern way or the northern way?
I think southern.
But he said to the west, right?
West?
The west. They're beyond the lake.
Oh yeah.
I go south.
Yes, they are going to be west beyond the lake. I don't have a map for that area, so we're gonna theater remind this. So I'll just leave you guys here.
Okay.
You can just do a blank square map, can't you?
I do not have a blank square map actually, and it. Can I make one? I could just use a different one of these maps actually if we get to that point. All right, so it's gonna be Teresa in front. I will
No, I
say
think
this.
Well, whichever.
Well, it's important because whoever's in front, I need you to. We're gonna have to do a couple of checks while you search over there. It takes you just a minute to go around this small pond.
I think Elgato has the higher
Yeah, I
perception,
think-
so he was gonna go first.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's what we had decided.
All right. Elgato. As you get over to the other side with a little bunch of trees, give me a perception check.
Blind or public?
Yes, blind.
Blind GM.
Right, one moment. Brr. Trap. So you do see, actually give me a blind survival check as well.
Oh no.
Survival's used for tracking and things like that, so it would make sense.
It's a good thing I didn't leave, guys.
It's a good thing you put your ranger in for this. All right. Good rolls on both of them, actually. So you get over there, you see the small trees, and you look around and you're like, man, this is actually a really good spot because it's got decent cover from all directions. And you look towards the arena and you see just a clear line over the water to the stairs. And you kind of lay down. And Marvin, will you get your nose back? Sorry, I have food.
That's
And
okay.
Mark-
I just got back. I was dealing with the kitten.
So you've got your clear sight line, and you look straight down where you've discovered this line. And you see kind of where the grass has just been lightly pressed down. And it's a small shape. And you hear a click.
Oh no.
I'm assuming that's a trap.
I need you to give me... And actually, who was right behind him? Silka said you were following right behind him because your perception was high as well.
I was right next to Elgato.
Okay, I need you both to give me... What is this? A reflex save? Yes, a reflex save.
I hit the wrong one. I meant to hit dramatic note. There we go. Sorry.
And I'll need one from Ghost because Ghost never leaves your side.
Okay, hold on. Ignore that one because that was at Legendary for some reason. Not Master.
Legendary is higher than Master.
Yes, but I believe I've been at Master, not Legendary.
Yeah, didn't it upgrade though when you
Oh,
leveled
yeah,
up?
no,
It-
I think you're right.
It might have let.
Okay. Well, you still
Alright,
want a blind,
then-
right? Or that's
No,
fine.
these are regulars. Let's see. Elgato, you got 33. Silka, you got 32. What's Ghost got?
Oh yeah. 2 seconds.
I rolled a
You said
6 on the
reflex,
die.
yeah?
Yep, reflex.
Okay.
All right.
Higher than I did.
So Ghost will be taking half damage.
Yeah.
Both Silka and Elgato, your 33 and your 32 are failures.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
What?
Okay, how much damage am we taking?
There is a deafening explosion.
Oh, that's
And anyone who stayed over in the arena hears it as well.
I think we were all following.
Who's watching the person that was unconscious?
Oh, I wasn't.
I wasn't. I was.
I wasn't.
I was like following
You
behind.
left her with Hans.
Oh god.
Oh shit! Don't let him get the blood! Don't let him get the blood!
So, Silka, Elgato, you both take 40 damage as this trap goes off around you. Ghost is going to take half. Let me go ahead and reveal the roll for you so you can just apply it automatically.
I'm about to say please and thank you.
And the area around you, as you hear the explosion, the dirt that was loosely packed under your feet just explodes into just shrapnel of metal, wrecking
like to
everything.
I completely forgot I have an ability that lets me reroll my reflex save, and I need to remember that for next time.
How Tap was all like, wow, that's a pretty good roll there on your perception. Click. Clearly wasn't good enough.
I mean, you did roll really well. It just wasn't good enough.
Nova, shut your butthole.
If that's noise
I
is coming
don't
out
think
of her
he's.
butthole,
Yeah.
check the tightness of her hole. She might have booty problems. Just
Okay,
put a
she-
funnel underneath her.
Legitimately, I've let her out twice. Okay? She's gone she's gone both bathrooms. Okay? And still, somehow, keeps farting. And now crying.
She's nervous farting. She's scared for the kid.
question.
Okay.
So I am a liminal fetchling, and it says you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to locate undetected creatures within 60 feet when using the seek action. Would that apply to this situation?
It would if you decided to try to seek.
Is
Because
that
it only
a
applies whenever you take that particular action.
Okay, does that particular action take like a certain amount of time? Like, do we have to be in downtime to do that, or can I use that whenever?
You can use it whenever. If you use it
okay.
in combat, it's a single action. Otherwise, it's just what you're doing at the time.
Okay. Can I do that? Are we like
Yeah,
in?
if you wanna try it, you can.
Are we like we're not in initiative, right? So we can just do stuff. It's gone. Check. Do you have it on your other sheet? What is it called? Path Builder?
You're looking for an ancestry feat. Your cat's luck is what you're thinking of, Astra.
Thank you.
So can I do that seek?
Yeah, if you want to try to
Action
seek
right now?
to see if you can find it. Yeah, use the seek. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
That is a 38.
Is that with the +1?
39 with your +1. However, it doesn't seem to be any creatures around here.
Okay.
What's up, Rossi? I hope that you're having a good day. So, Mahans, you hear this explosion over here. And probably the cries of Elgato and Silka as they are caught in this explosion. And even from over there, you can see the foliage in that area just shredded. And Elgato, you're familiar with tracking and realize this is going to make it much harder to try to find any evidence. Because everything was
any
just
bit of
wrecked.
evidence just got bodied. Random question. Because I'm trying to find this on here, and I feel like this is something I'm missing. My companion at this point is an incredible companion, and it's supposed to have either nimble or savage. But I don't see that anywhere, and I feel like I would have made that choice by now, but I don't see that anywhere on Ghost. Am I missing something to add that, or because it's supposed to up his stats and everything?
It should be.
Is it like a passive, or is
It'd
it
be
on
on
my
the-
skill?
It would be on the pet tab. Let me see.
Would it be on their spells?
Use the website, right? They may not have that on the website.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if I've ever adjusted, and I've never seen the ability to adjust Ghost here.
So I have it on the app as nimble, and I have the stats matching that as if he were nimble.
Okay.
So I've updated it to
Nimble is what? Moves
more
faster?
dexterity and AC.
Oh, so better to hit or better to take damage and okay, yeah, that's fine. Because the other one I'm assuming is not as sturdy; it is more like a glass cannon.
Yeah. So nimble increases dex mod by 2, its strength, con, and wisdom by 1, and deals 2 additional damage with its attacks.
Okay.
Whereas savage, it gains 2 to strength, 1 to everything else, and it grows in size, which does make it harder to use because it's large instead of.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I think I was missing something like that. Oh, there it is. Advancement nimble. No, it's on the pet. I just never really noticed it. Adoi. Can I buy armor for my pet? Is that a thing?
There is barding you can get, yes.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hijack.
Oh, good.
Uh,
So if you would like, you can attempt to search for any additional evidence. Right now, all you have is there was an impression in the grass, and then everything exploded.
right. So,
Another private roll.
Yes, this would be a survival check.
Survival.
I'll have a look around as well.
I will not. I have a minus 2 to survival.
I'm not trained in survival.
I'm trained.
Is there- I feel like I'm just like overthinking everything, but is there any like benefit into seeing what kind of trap it might have been, if it was like magical or
Oh
something?
no, I could almost guarantee, and just off of thought alone, in the way he said it was a deafening explosion, I doubt that there's any magic to that, and it was more ordnance.
Yeah, I think there was like a click, so I was like,
Yeah,
that was
it was
probably a
switch
physical.
of a click. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
a magical
product.
one wouldn't have had a
Right.
sound.
Just checking.
Maybe.
I would think.
I want to be useful, but I'm not right now.
That is
Me
not
neither.
true. You are we are all useful in our own
I
ways.
can heal you guys.
That thought alone, provokes extra thought. I'm just trying to think. Is this like considered like a forest area, or it's more of a lakefront?
It would be where you are is considered forest. It's got a lake in it, but forests have
I'm just
lakes.
trying to. I feel like I have something that's supposed to give me a benefit to that type of. I don't know. I thought I had something.
We can only do survival, can't be perception.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you're doing. If you're just looking for something there, then it would just be perception. However, if you're trying to find tracks or search for evidence, that would be more of a survival thing, because you're looking for more than just what do you see. You're also
Okay. Analyzing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, screw it. Here we go. I'm surprised Hans is not trying to
trying to get the blood.
get the blood from the dead one. As a way to be able to strengthen her sibling. Could you imagine Hans being able to do some like morphing shit with the other one?
Elgato, you do not. The scene has just been destroyed. You do not see any evidence left over that could point to who or what was over here.
Figured as much.
Do we have a way of contacting the enforcers or whatever they're called, or where are our guides? Where did they go?
They are currently tending to
But would they not have
Manila.
heard said quote unquote deafening explosion?
yes, they did hear it.
Okay, we're gonna
Uh,
talk to them later.
And you can see them from where you are, and they've stopped what they're doing. They're looking over, making sure that there's not a forest fire or something going on. You just hear over the water, "Are you okay?"
We're not dead if that's what you're asking.
They both look at each other, and then they go back to treating the person who's actually dead.
The one that's just unconscious.
Well, the one unconscious is
yeah.
stable.
Okay.
Can they really bring back a through and through to the skull though?
It's their job to try.
Okay, question. Can I go up to the one that's dead? Where's their dead body?
Okay.
That'd be
I
the one on
have
the
an
left.
inkling that if you try to get anywhere near the body, well, go for it. We'll see what happens with the guides.
Okay, got this. So where's the dead body?
That'd be the one on the left.
Okay.
Could you take the skull off of the one that's not dead?
Yeah, give me a second.
Do.
Circus, afro, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot.
No. So, Silka. Okay. Nova, hush. Silka's gonna come up and, chit chat with the guards, right? Pretend she's not gonna do anything at all. And, she'd like to perform a thievery check and see if she can get anything good.
No.
All right, give me a
What are you trying to
a
steal?
blind thievery roll.
With the guide right there?
I mean, I have a plus 22.
If that passes, she does it with her tail while she's still
Exactly.
talking to the guards.
Exactly, that's what my goal is. I want to use my tail to, slowly steal something and be
So-
awesome about it.
With the 34, as you're talking to him, you're trying to slide your tail over there. Your guide reaches out and just grabs it, looks at you and shakes her head.
Oh.
Wouldn't it be more of a... Because she grabbed your tail.
I hiss
They-
at her and go, I was just trying to pet the dead one. Jeez. Walk away.
Jeez.
She mutters under her breath about rogues always the same, and
I still...
Stabby cat gonna do what a stabby cat gonna do.
I still commend Hans for his lack of trying to destroy...
Question, did I happen to get any blood from the dead one on my tail?
no, they've
Damn it.
cleaned her up.
Damn it, I tried,
And at
Hans.
this point, they shoot a magical flare off into the sky, and a group of enforcers show up. They explain the situation, and the enforcers pick up both of the monks and teleport away with them.
I wanted to talk to the unconscious one. Okay.
So after that, the enforcer the guide for the other team says, I must go back to their base and gather their belongings. The remaining sister is not likely to remain in the tournament after this.
I know this might sound like a morbid question, but before you go, since we did fairly defeat them in battle, and we were looking forward to fighting them again, we had gained their trust and honor in said battle. If they are truly going to be gone from it, is it okay that we get their final feather?
And the guide looks at you, and there's a moment of just the audacity of this half-elf on his face.
For real?
Yeah.
And then he just, no. All tokens must be won in challenges.
I want to
This
ask.
will be returned to the
We have
Grandmaster.
technically challenged them to
For
another
2
fight.
feathers.
We challenged them to another fight towards the end. That fight was robbed from us because of this assailant, who we are now going to go after and try to bring to justice. Could we get the other feather if we bring said assailant to justice?
He kind of thinks for a minute. That is a worthy challenge. If you can bring us alive the assailant, then we will consider that a victory and provide you with their third token.
Have they run into anybody else before we fought them? Did they have any interactions with anybody else, any other teams, any arguments?
They, after clearing their temple, their base of operations last night, they stayed to themselves. They meditated, they prepared. They spoke of you guys because they had seen you at the entrance ceremony.
Nothing else. I can't think of any other questions. What's Hans doing? So what do we want to do? The scene is destroyed.
Guess we can just continue on. Or find that person. Are there more tracks?
Do they join the tournament for a reason? They had joined for the same reason many people joined. They joined to prove themselves, to gain the favor.
Ask that.
Astra.
One last question before you go. Did these monks have any reason for joining the tournament? Any unsettled business?
He just answered that.
Well, I didn't know if he was just answering Astra or if it was in his story, okay? God. God. Alright, so I guess, the villain has covered his tracks well. Looks like we must move on. And there's no remnants, there's nothing. Is there anything lodged in any of us that got hit that we can use to try to track?
Can we look through their stuff too?
We weren't allowed to.
Yeah, they pulled all the stuff. They took all of the monks' gear with them.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I
Because
had
they-
to get something to eat
Oh, good.
because I was literally getting nauseous. So
So the investigation, the things that you know, it was very obviously a crossbow. They were an incredible marksman because the distance was great. It was about 120 feet. It was almost max range for the crossbow.
question. Can I use a perception check to look at the bolt and see if there's any like carvings or like a calling card within that bolt to see who it might be?
I was
give me a
just
second.
thinking that if she can't get it, I want to look because I have suspicions.
All right. They did leave the bolt on the ground because it wasn't necessary to try to save the life of the monk. So give me a perception check.
Sounds good.
Blind roll, as always. All right. So looking at the crossbow bolt, you don't really notice anything special about it. It seems it's not super high quality, but you can't find any sort of distinguishing features that would set it apart from any crossbow bolt you'd find at a shop.
Okay, well dang. I thought I'd give it a shot. What do we want to do? Do we want to keep heading in that direction, guys, or see if they attack us again in a later date?
I'm not sure.
No. We have nothing to go off.
Yeah, we have nothing.
Is there any magic aura anywhere, like on the bolt, in the forest, anything? Can I do a detect magic?
Yeah.
Occultism?
When you cast detect magic, you do sense a little bit of magic back in the trees.
Okay.
See, you can identify the school of magic at this point, right?
I don't think so. I don't know. It's a cantrip.
Right.
It says heightened third and heightened fourth, but I don't think they're heightened.
So you've got it through shrouded magic. What is that? Because that makes it not shrouded magic. Guys, yeah, Travis said a cold equals a heightened to a spell level equal to half. So it is heightened to fourth.
Oh, okay.
And fourth gives you learn the school of magic for the highest level. All right, so you detect after concentrating for a moment, a faint aura of illusion.
And I can pinpoint the source of the highest level magic too?
It's the fading remnants of the magic. There's no real. It's in that area, but there's
so it's
not
like over this area, like around here.
No, it would be back over where the explosion was,
which is off the map.
Yeah. And it's not like you're not detecting a specific point, more you're detecting that there was illusion magic here.
Okay.
But it is since passed. It's fading.
So somebody was like
watching cast
the entire time in the shadows.
Somebody used illusion magic over here.
Okay.
And you're kind of like if somebody cooks fish, you can smell it a little bit.
Yeah.
Even after it's done, you kind of smell illusion.
Okay. So, do we want to? What did Elgato say? Just
try
continue
to head
on.
direction.
Try to see. Yeah.
All right.
Don't step in any more traps.
All right. So let's go ahead and go back to the big map. As you guys gather up your stuff, your guide finishes writing some notes, and there's just a puff of fire, and it disappears from her little scribe pad.
So, can we head to the hex in the same direction as the explosion and the bolt?
That would be to the west.
Or does everyone else think that's a bad idea?
I don't know, because I'm like, if they're going to be higher level, we're all going to die, but I also really want to find out what happened. And what are the enforcers going to do about it? Like, are they going to investigate?
Yeah.
Let's head to the west. I mean,
yeah.
We can
That's our only lead right now. Otherwise, we'll just kind of aimlessly wander around until we find another combat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the west.
To the west.
To the west. To the west.
No bad ideas, just bad endings.
All right.
Hans, where are you? Why can't we hear you?
Probably getting yelled
Why did
at.
your name change from Hans to Azriel?
I'm trying to scroll back here. I know you're around 28. I did not actually write down the number you had left. I should have.
It was a pretty high
want to know what my dinner is because I haven't eaten all day today?
What?
Literally cut up a cucumber and I'm eating it with ranch, and that's my dinner.
Ranch is
Gross.
disgusting.
Ranch is not a drink.
It's also disgusting.
Ranch is amazing.
Ugh.
Ranch is amazing.
Last time I had ranch, it was unknowingly, and I almost threw
you
up.
have 28. So that takes 2 actions, so you're at 26.
Okay.
It's going to take 2 actions to explore this hex. When you do explore it, what you find is a tall stone tower. And your guide explains that this is one of the transport towers. There are 5 black towers located on the Isle of Banmu. This is a neutral zone. No fighting is allowed in this territory within 50 feet of the tower.
Okay.
And you
So
see
they
there's
ran
a
to the tower.
group of very tough looking officials standing around the tower. You can use this to freely travel between any other tower that you've come across.
This is the first one we've come across, so.
Hey, weird official looking dudes. Did you see anybody come over here this way with a crossbow? Recently
They-
murdered someone? No? Okay.
They look at you and just go, "We've seen many parties with crossbow users among them."
That's totally helpful. Thanks, guys.
Did one use it in the last, what has it been, 5-10 minutes?
It takes takes about 45 minutes just to get from one hex to the other.
Okay.
Oh,
Did
wow.
anybody
Okay.
come past with crossbows in the last half hour? If so, what direction did they go and what were their names?
They all start talking amongst each other.
There's probably only one direction.
Groans? Nobody?
Drum roll.
No, just no.
Oh, I just got it.
I ignored it.
I was waiting for Beans to laugh. Beans
There's
laughs at
only been 2 parties in the last probably hour and a half. We don't remember the exact times. It's incredibly boring standing here watching everyone who comes to the tower and leaves through it. But they both went north and they point towards both. I did not mean to do that one. Get rid of that.
That's a
They-
cool effect, though.
They point towards both these 2 directions. One went north east, the other went northwest.
So they did not use the beacon thingy to escape?
They did not. They just traveled through.
Did they?
I would've-
What size were these parties?
They were both regular sized teams.
Who were they? Like the human kobolds?
One had a human and a cloaked figure. The other one looked to be a party of maybe goblins. I don't know.
Which way did the cloaked figure go? Northeast or northwest?
The cloaked figure, the human and cloaked figure, they went to the northeast.
Then we go northeast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I say with the scowl on my face, staring in the direction, knowing what's ahead of me.
Do I need to do a perception check to see if I've seen anything dropped? Any weapons? Anything that we can benefit from this hex?
If you want to take a couple minutes and search around, but most of the stuff, it looks like the officials may pick up if anything's dropped and just send it to like a lost and found box.
Can we be sent to this lost and found box? Find more beer?
You cannot.
creepy enough to look like a statue. Can we send you to go steal stuff?
Way to be diplomatic. So, Elgato, you said you know what's ahead of us. Is it it's not the people that you talk to at nighttime, right? Or is it? Or do you think it is?
I feel like it's related to that. The cloaked figure just
Because the dude
like
had
the right
a
way to go.
cloak, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he said it was human.
One was human, one was one was human, one was a cloaked figure.
I thought you said it was a human cloaked figure.
The human. Oh, the cloaked figure is supposed to be human. The kobolds came to warn me of said person.
Could someone heal me?
Oh yeah. I was supposed to take care of that.
Take advantage of the neutral zone here and heal the shrapnel wounds.
Do a master check.
That meets 2d8 plus 30.
Oops. It'd be helpful if I clicked in the box. /R2d8 plus 30, and that's for Elgato, Corso, and Ghost.
Can Silka benefit from this also?
You got hit? I didn't know you got hit. Yeah, I think, right? 4 people. I can do 4 people at a time, I think.
Yeah, you can do 4 people at a time when you're a master.
How can we select the token while we're here?
Yeah, I was
you'll have to do it once we switch scenes.
Oh.
I was right next to Elgato when the trap went off. So
And neither of them were prepared for it.
I forgot. Okay, so 39 points of healing for all 4.
Which is pretty much all the damage they took.
I'm down 89, but
holy crap!
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Snipes
I can heal you again. I can heal you again in 10 minutes.
that's fine.
Well, you can continually do it because the 10 minutes starts counting down as you're treating.
So just do it again.
If you would like, if you guys are gonna stay here, or you do have the option of casting Soothe.
Soothe. Let's see. Soothe.
I'm 20 points away from max.
But then that uses one of my spell slots, and I don't want to do that.
That's not that important.
I would just say wait the 10 minutes, use your medicines check again.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay.
Because then that
fingers
doesn't
crossed.
use your
Yeah, I don't want to use my
right?
my spell slots. No. Fingers crossed. Master check again.
That is going to fail.
Damn! I thought I had to hit 30.
Yeah, I thought a master check was
40?
I thought it was 30.
30?
I've got it saved here. Let me check. Nope, you're right. 30 for a master check.
Okay,
so the last
cool.
one would have been a crit, so I add 2d8 to the last healing.
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
Slash.
I can't find my mouse.
Okay, so that's the 2d8 for everyone, and then just
Another 2d8 plus 30.
okay.
So I'm just gonna go with the I'm maxed out because I don't think she could roll absolute crap and I would still be maxed out.
Yeah, 41 more points of healing.
There we go.
Thank you, friendo healer.
And normally I
best
would
healer.
hand wave this, but you guys are working with somewhat of a timetable.
Okay. So now that we spent 20 minutes healing, let's move.
All right.
Because they already got an advantage on us.
Let's continue.
All right, so you guys are going to move up
Northeast.
northeast.
Now my mouse isn't working. I'm struggling here tonight, guys.
All right, give me
Taffy,
just
save
a
your
second,
life.
and I'm going to go troubleshoot my wife's computer.
I'll run an ad.
Before you got home.
Apologies, everyone. 1 second. Apologies, everyone. That's a very old, very used mouse that Nyx has.
So it splits into a swarm of 100 identical tiny versions of itself for a minute. Its space becomes large, it gains the weakness and resistance of the spider swarm and the swarm trait. Though it doesn't gain swarm mind as it's controlled by a single mind, its unarmed attacks are replaced with a single swarming attack that deals 1d8 of the type normally inflicted by the companion's unarmed attacks with a DC 23 basic reflex save. While in swarm form, your companion can take the support action but can't perform its advanced maneuver. Its other statistics don't change. If the companion is reduced to 0, that's just insane. You went the wrong way, sir, by the way.
I know. I was moving it so I could see a thing. All right. So
a thing and such.
You find two things here.
Without perception checks? What?
I'm assuming you take 2 actions to search the area, and when you search the area, you discover things automatically.
Yes. You're beautiful. Thank you, Ted.
So, the first thing you find is a little bungalow.
Oddly specific, but go on.
It's a abandoned bungalow is literally the description in the text.
I have against bungalows.
In this bungalow, you find a
They're easy to abandon.
A pair of greater boots of bounding.
Ooh. Just imagine skipping through with like moon jumps.
Basically. The other thing is a bit more interesting.
Go on.
So you guys start investigating the beach after you find the bungalow. And there is a giant broken eggshell on the beach.
Ooh.
Dragon.
Turtle?
This shell is as large as a house and over a foot thick.
Holy crap.
Is that the half of a shell?
It is a broken eggshell.
So the half of the shell is like...
Can anybody identify what kind of egg that is? And if we are in mortal danger?
That'd be a nature check, yeah?
I have nature.
It would be nature, occultism, or survival, because there are strange veins of seafloor sand marking the shell.
Tap.
Here you go, buddy.
I rolled a perception check, so you can't say, I mean, unless I rolled like shit, that something jumped out on us.
Yeah, just for giggles, I'm going to reveal your roll.
Motherfucker.
Whatever it is jumping out on us.
Yeah, 100%. So
right.
nature, survival's the only one I'm trained in, so I'll throw in a roll too.
1 second. One of the following checks. All right. So, Elgato with his nature check. The egg shape and structure indicate that it's most likely a reptilian creature.
As one would assume. Okay.
Corso, you did not. You believe it's some sort of bird egg.
I'm sorry.
Okay. That's a bird egg, by the way, guys.
How is it both reptilian and a fucking dragon?
Someone could be wrong.
Yeah, one of you could be wrong, but I vote it's a dragon because it's reptilian and bird-like.
Zurathan,
Really? That's what you wish to bring on us right now?
you don't really know What is
The mantis wasn't enough.
going on? You just see the strange sand on it.
The cat wishes death upon us all.
Hans, when you investigate the sand, you like walk up and kind of grab some, do the little run it through your fingers, and then taste it.
I'm about to say, please tell me he licks it.
Please tell me he adds barbecue sauce to it first, then licks it.
You can tell that it is seafloor sand. The egg obviously came from the bottom of the ocean, where benthic horrors and unfathomably powerful monsters reign, rather than anywhere on land.
Oh my god, we're gonna fight Godzilla. I'm suddenly happy again.
Water dragon.
I really want a sea turtle.
It's a flying sea turtle.
Sea turtle dragon?
Gojira.
Silka, when you check around, there are no signs of the hatched creature nearby, footprints or otherwise.
Okay.
That doesn't make me feel safe at all.
Nope, it flew.
It could cover its tracks.
No, it flew. It hatched and flew.
That's really all you guys are able to identify.
Alright, cool. No doubt. We're all gonna die.
So you have now discovered a mysterious egg that you could use for a house.
But the bungalow. Why would one use an egg for a house when there's an actual bungalow?
Because aesthetic.
Practicality says no.
Look,
Should
beauty
we
is
investigate
pain.
the bungalow?
There was nothing in the bungalow. It had been long abandoned. The shoes were just left on like this stool next to the door that was covered in dust.
Alright, I'll play devil's advocate here. We live in the house, in the egg, right? I'm assuming we just lift the egg and crawl inside, yeah? No? Are we gonna fashion a door out of the egg, windows, so we can see what's coming? Or we can actually fortify the bungalow and see what's coming? Something of prey could go, ooh, egg, and then like try to crack open the egg, and we're all dead and don't know it.
What are we gonna fortify the bungalow with?
The egg.
The egg.
What?
Eggshell white. That's the color of the paint, right?
Oh my gosh.
We haven't seen any signs of other people, right? Like
Yeah, where they're like can we do check for tracks?
Let's see.
Guys, we're being foolish. We
If
should
you are
check that bungalow
trained,
quick.
He said we did.
There is nothing else in the bungalow.
Yeah.
Just making sure no one was hiding in there.
It is listed as a treasure site.
The bungalow?
Yeah. And the treasure is the boots.
Oh, okay. We picked up those boots, right? Somebody has those boots.
Yeah. Sure
Elgato, give me, because you're the highest trained in survival, give me a survival check.
Blind?
And no, you can show it to everybody. That way everyone can see your failure.
You're a dick.
31, not bad.
No, good enough, but not bad. I'm waiting for it. Just waiting for it.
You do see 2 sets of footprints.
Okay.
Let me see. And they head off to the northeast, so following along the beach to the north.
Are they human-like footprints?
Yes. Though one set of footprints is very light. Hey, Fizzman, thank you for the raid. I hope that you guys had a wonderful stream. Thank you, everybody, for getting them these shout-outs. We are playing some Pathfinder 2nd Edition. The party is Not trusting me.
Okay, to be fair,
Not
you
trusting
have
me.
given us zero reason in the past to trust you.
Uh-huh.
And you know it.
I am hurt.
You won't even let us have you as a god. Okay?
I
Right there.
I have not made him change it. I'm just saying nobody else can use it because you've all listed your deities as atheists as it is.
Well, shit.
We can always change our worship.
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
That's
That
people
happens.
people
People
change.
find a light of God and then they change.
I'm not going to, but I
Says
could.
Tap water.
I'd like to point out that I don't have a deity.
I have the deity of revenge.
All right, so you guys are going to search this area.
I'm also gonna point out that you missed every time that Ghost has had a successful attack on somebody. He has a knockdown. He's supposed to be able to knock them. I don't know if it's a separate action or.
So knockdown is a trait that allows you to spend another action to automatically knock down.
Okay. All right. Cool. So it's something I have to remember on. You. That's I just didn't. I want to make sure if we were missing it or. But yeah. Okay. So we've moved up to the next area. We are past the bungalow. Yes.
Yes.
And would you like more nature checks for searching, or?
Yeah, go ahead and give me another survival check. You guys do come across another team's headquarters. Let me just. And you following the footprints that you have been. You do see the tracks lead to this headquarters. And what's weird is there are more tracks.
Define.
It looks like these two tracks you have met up with another set of tracks.
And then went inside?
And then everybody went inside. You estimate that now there's probably 6 people.
So a full team. Cool.
I have suspicions, but I don't want to call them out in case they're wrong. But, you know, I have to admit, we haven't found a Kobold lately, and our name is very disappointing. We have to murder a Kobold, so let's keep going.
No.
Are they in like a bungalow or a tent or is it like a campfire?
It is another ruined structure. Not a.
It's not fortified or anything. It's just another base of operation.
Oh, come on.
I would like to approach. I mean, we need
Hold
a
up,
fight
guys.
to get
Hold
my
up.
stuff anyway.
We'll just.
Zencaster broke.
Pause.
No, we'll just keep going. I will just have to use the audio. I won't be able to do much with our audio for this episode.
Okay, just making sure that we didn't keep talking until you got a chance to look at it.
I don't know how long.
Hear each other.
It just stopped recording, and I think it's my fault because Nick's got disconnected.
Sorry. That makes it my
Try
fault.
not to talk with
No,
each
that
other, I
was.
guess.
No, that was me. I pushed the button. So,
Last session, Fizz. Last session.
are you guys gonna go in to this base, or you're gonna keep looking?
I say we go in.
Yeah, let's take a little detour.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So you go in, and
Hold on. We're going in stealthily. I will roll a stealth check if needed.
No need. We are combatants.
Yeah.
You can't fight each other, unless it's on tournament grounds.
Unless it's an enemy who
He
killed
murdered somebody.
Exactly.
I just think that sneaking up might be a bad idea.
I think that sneaking up is a fantastic idea when they might murder you.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to scout.
Yeah, we can scout ahead.
Yeah.
We can scout ahead.
I have a scouting feature.
So do I.
I can sneak 5 feet farther, but it has to be in the darkness.
And it's early afternoon at this point. It's like
So has my
3.
stupefied word off yet?
No. It was getting dark when you guys got stupefied.
I know, it's so fucking annoying.
All right. So are you just gonna send Silka in to investigate?
Sure. Because I can't find my...
Hey, I didn't mean to go alone.
I was about to say,
I wanted to go in
No.
stealthy so we didn't die.
I believe who's
Yes.
got the best stealth?
I've got 19.
I have 18.
24.
I have
Damn.
so Silka's
I have
got
incredible
24.
scout.
I have 22.
To stealth?
Yeah.
Which button is that? Son of a monkey.
You
I have an
to
18
have
to
sanction.
stealth.
Alright, so Silka could go on one side, I could go on another, and we could kind of scout out what's going on. Sound good?
Silka's giving me her stealth roll. If you're going to go scout as well, give me a blind stealth roll.
You know how annoying it is to do blind when I can't know because then I can't use my hero point? If
Right.
if I think that it's absolute garbage, like a 25, then I'm like, I want to use my hero point, but
To
it could
be
be
fair-
42, and I would be...
Tap has been generous on our blind rolls to go, ooh, you might want to roll that again.
That
if
is fair.
it's
Speaking
like a
of
critical
might want to
fail.
roll again.
Me or Venom?
Venom, as you try to sneak away, even Hans hears you rustling.
Alright, we'll hero point that. Wait, there's a way to hero point it while it's...
I don't think you do it while it's hidden. You may just have to give me another hidden roll.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright, so,
That sounded like they got worse, but
it could not have gotten worse.
You rolled a natty one. You rolled a natty one. Bet 100 times.
You could not have gotten worse.
Appreciate you.
Give me one moment. I need
Venom
to...
is in the in the business of hero points check.
brain.
Same with Silka, because if Silka gets more hero points, Silka can do more stabby cat things.
I need to use my hero points. I have 3.
So,
So,
is there a tap water rule revision where he's going to start giving it to us every hour?
start taking points away.
Shit!
Astra, stop while we're ahead. Shh.
You know, I have to be the Grant of the group, okay?
All right, so you guys sneak in, and this is almost stereotypical ruins. It's a bunch of pillars and such. As you make your way closer to the beach, you come across an interesting scene. There are 2 officials and what looks to be a match going on, but it's one man versus an entire team.
I would like to roll perception on what this man looks like.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll. You don't have to do it blind.
As my blood boils,
As
Alright.
will I.
rage of
35.
1,000 suns.
Watching this fighter, you do recognize the stance, you recognize the bastard sword and the smugness in which he carries himself.
Bastard was the opportune word for this person.
And he is absolutely trouncing this group of humans. And it is, even though he is outnumbered, 2 of them are kneeling, 1 of them is unconscious, and the other one he has by the throat saying yield.
Guys, we're not ready to take him on. I know you want to, Elgato, but we are not ready.
But
This
you're
is
also not with
inevitable.
him.
Son of a bitch!
He's not gonna kill those people, is he?
I don't know if you people have watched his TikTok, but what was coming today was inevitable. Hence why I've had this assumption of what's been going to happen.
With a 35, you also notice one thing in particular.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a crossbow to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we move on. We'll fight him later. He's not what we're after right now.
Silka,
That doesn't mean anything. He could have stashed it.
you see the hooded figure. You see a hooded figure sitting on
Jesus
like
Christ.
the ruined parts of the ship, and you can feel them watching you. But they make no move.
Silka draws her dagger. And slowly approaches or heads in the direction of the hooded figure. And
See, now's
goes.
where this gets bad. Why are we were scouting? Why are we splitting?
I don't
Okay.
know.
Let me finish.
You're
Split the
good.
party
I'm not
further.
complaining about what you're doing. I'm just like out of game going.
Both of these people
It's like
are-
yelling at the TV. Don't go in there, but they can't hear you.
But I
He's
feel
doing
like-
the same thing Teresa has done.
I'm trying to I'm trying to play it like Silka would, and Silka has an agenda. And Silka doesn't trust people.
Question: did we ever fix Silka's gear?
No.
Fuck.
I was going to, but
Wait, I didn't remember it was broken because I thought we decided it wasn't broken because it's clothing.
No, it is
it's-
broken. It was
Oh.
shredded, and nobody has taken the time to repair it so that you get your runes back.
yeah.
Oh,
Naked cat!
gonna die like a naked cat.
Silka, being the tough badass she is,
Let's say that's definitely hands off the chess piece.
is going to. Oh god, I'm scared. Okay.
It's a little late for that.
What the hell are you looking at?
Oh god. All
you're
the
gonna-
diplomacy you have, that's where we're going.
I mean, my intimidate.
No, you hands off the chess piece
So-
again. Woo!
Natty 20 for intimidation?
She strikes again.
I'm cringing. Oh my god, I'm so
She gives
scared.
me a heart attack every time, but she pulls it out, and I love it.
I'm so scared.
So you see the hooded figure kind of tilt their head, but they don't respond.
Oh god. Okay.
And the fighter on the field tosses the one he had held to the ground and looks up and says, "Oh, gum."
Kill him. Anyway.
And
No!
We're still not with you. We don't know what's going on.
I'm
I know,
dying over here!
I know. I'm mostly
Wait,
joking.
what?
Okay, guys.
Can I send Ghost to be like Lassie and alert the others to come up?
Yeah, you can go ahead and sing Ghost to be like Lassie.
Okay. So I tell Ghost to go get the rest of the party to come in, because at this point he's already seen Silka, so stealth is out of the question. So
Friend dog, no.
Okay. So Silka still feels uneasy with the guy staring at her. She can feel his eyes digging into her. And there's just something about that sensation that makes her want to scratch his eyeballs out.
God, what? Please tell me you've at least noticed a monster behind you staring at you.
But I'm gonna roll, if it's okay with Tap, a perception check and see if I can notice anything on said dude staring at me, so that maybe I can figure out who the hell it is.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Public or private?
Public's fine.
Okay, cool. I want to re-roll that. Okay, that's a little better. Anyway.
It's a very large cloak. It covers pretty much their entire body. They're wearing gloves and boots, and the hood is incredibly deep. It is just shadows.
So I can't get like even a feel for maybe what race it is. It's definitely not a small creature by that sound.
No, you can tell that it's humanoid in shape.
Okay. Okay. That's all I can think of doing.
Alright, so is the rest of the party join? What, I'm assuming.
So
the dude
Teresa,
has made
Hans,
his way towards Silka.
he hasn't moved. He's still. The one who is fighting is accepting 3 tokens from the other team's official.
I thought you said he noticed Silka.
Yes, he noticed
Okay.
Silka, but he didn't care. He said, "Oh, look, another," and then just turned around and went to collect his prize. One lone catfolk hiding in the trees is not much of a threat to him. Teresa, Hans, and Corso, and Zerathan. Ghost comes up to you guys, wagging his tail and kind of whining, and then turns around and trots
Thank you, Nova,
towards
for the sound effects.
towards the arena that Silka and Elgato have found themselves at, and then stops a few feet away and looks back at you, giving you that, are you following me?
Are we?
I will follow him.
Are you going to follow
I guess,
the dog?
Yeah, I'll follow the dog. Not happy about it though.
None of us are at this point.
Is everyone following?
I think so.
So if everyone's following, you guys all follow Ghost, and Ghost doesn't lead you all the way around. Ghost goes straight across to where Silka is. And you see the scene folded out before you, an entire team of 4 laid out on the ground, one enemy combatant just standing victorious above them.
Do we see Silka being all cagey with this guy?
Yes, you do. You do see Silka full mad cat, like her tail's fluffed out, and
My fur on the back of my fur is all sticking up, and I'm hissing.
Yeah, I'll go over to Silka and try to see like what's going on. Try to get her to calm down and back off this dude.
And he's literally done nothing to provoke her other than noticed her coming and has been watching her.
Yes, I'm like, hey, Silka, what's got your fur up? I'm sorry.
I literally just bit into a thing of noodles and said that. And so I started laughing and I felt one try to go up my nose.
Noodle nose.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. No, my shush. You're making this hard. Silka's gonna look over at her companion and go, I don't like not knowing. And I don't like not knowing who's under that cloak. I don't like not knowing who my enemy is.
Say everyone's entitled to their own secrets, and you don't know that he's your enemy. And yeah, I guess that's it.
He's cloaked, he looks sinister, he's everyone's enemy.
He's not doing anything to you right now, so maybe we can just back away and figure out what happened to Rihanna and whatever her name was.
I thought the guy said that the cloaked figure had a crossbow.
You see a crossbow?
No, but it's easy to stash one, so I feel like we should maybe interrogate him.
Yeah, we don't have to fight him, unless they just like attack us outright, which there's officials around, so they wouldn't do that, probably.
Here's
I'll ask
the
Silka, like,
thing.
let me ask him questions and you stand back, because you still have a dagger out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to interrogate somebody holding a weapon.
It's fine, guys. You don't even know what my weapon's name is called. It would make so much more sense if you knew what it was called.
If he's collected the tokens, chances are... Okay, well, I guess technically with them being a team that there's one official, but if it's who we think it is this official really on the up and up? Are we truly safe?
So
Especially
at this
if the other
point,
team's officials dipped.
the other team's official has like gathered all of his unconscious team members around him and has done what you saw before. They fired a flare. Some enforcers have appeared, picked up the unconscious bodies, and then all of them vanished. So
Bring out
now
your
it's
dead.
just you guys, the cloaked figure, the man in the plate armor with the bastard sword, and their team's official.
Silka has an idea.
Does it involve stabbing anybody?
Yes, but no. Okay. So this is Silka's idea. What if, maybe not against these guys, but maybe we pretend to fight, right? And, like, maybe I pretend to be on a different team, and then when we lose, then they send me to where all these people are, and then I interrogate the person who passed out.
Wouldn't they know that we're all on the same team?
Yeah, that's not gonna...
I was just trying to come up with an idea, okay?
Alright, so while Zurvan is trying to calm down Silka, I would like to just hit a general perception to read body movement of the one in the plate armor. Just kind of scour the area to see if there are any tells of them being hostile or just basically getting ready to walk away and leave.
Stabby cat go brrr.
Right, it's fairly obvious they have sat down on the shipwreck that is on the beach next to the hooded figure, and they're just kind of watching. And give me a perception check. You do see, as he's watching the rest of the party, he casts a glance over his shoulder and you see a smirk.
Let's think of the team. Let's think of the team.
No, you don't. Let's kill this dude.
We can't. We just watched him decimate a 5-man team.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He hasn't faced us before. He totally doesn't have any plot armor. It's fine.
Sweetie, the plot armor is in the robe and boots that he's wearing. That are strictly elven.
He has no cloak and no boots. Like he is wearing full plate armor. You do not see any of the. You do not see a cloak of elven kind. You do not see boots of elven kind either.
Haha.
So he really doesn't have plot armor, guys. We can just walk away.
Let's just walk away.
Fine. Silka will go unwillingly.
He
As he's looking over his shoulder with his smirk, I look over and I say just loud enough so he can hear, "This isn't over between us, and we will meet again."
And Stabby Cat does the proper thing and flicks him off as we walk away.
He kind of looks at everyone and so they're all cowards. Good job, Elgato. We're teammates just like you.
I grab onto Silka just in case she runs for him.
Time to die, motherfucker. Time to die. Let's go. Let's do this, bitch. Let's go.
We will wager 3 feathers for a challenge, 1 versus 6. My companion here is a little antsy after not getting in the last fight, but they were not worth both of us.
I want him dead.
How are you a good character when you want everyone dead?
I'm chaotic.
You realize that you had to have help beating me. You'd send him to death like that to go up against my team and myself?
He looks at you. Oh. Are you implying I cheated? Are you implying that you were challenged enough for me that I felt the need to cheat?
All you do is cheat.
Believe what you want, however you sleep at night. I do not cheat.
Let's kill
There's
him.
no
Let's
one
do it.
strong enough for me to consider cheating.
That's why you have the stench of elven magic on you, owning things you don't belong?
I take prizes from those I defeat. He holds up a set of rings, just like these beautiful rings from that party there.
So you don't call the advantages of the gear you take as prizes, I say in air quotes, as cheating, huh? Items that you should have no use for.
Is that allowed? Like, is that part of the wager?
It was part of theirs.
I thought he couldn't. Thought you couldn't steal anything. And he said he takes, which makes it sound like he steals.
He's cunning enough, I'm sure, to take without them being seen.
Okay, then I call notice to the guards.
It's only his official there.
Yep.
It's your 2 officials. Your official didn't see anything. His official agrees that The
Nothing
rings were
happened.
part of the wager.
Fucking politics.
So if you don't need them, give me back what is mine.
What is yours? Trying to remember what I took from you other than your dignity.
I'm still living.
Burn! Sorry.
Oh,
I wish
that
I felt-
ratty cloak and those horrible boots. Yeah, no, I left those out in the woods. I had no use for them. Those are a coward's item for hiding.
Face is twitching. No words come to mind. Just snarling in unison with Ghost.
Elgato, even I hate this man, but let's go.
Yeah, let's go. We're wasting our time on these guys. They're not worth it.
We will fight them when, for all or nothing, when we both are close to winning. We will take him on at the end
When we're higher level.
and have better weapons.
Yes.
You won't goat me into a fight like you did back then. Like I said, this isn't over. Use whatever cheap words you will to keep yourself asleep at night. I'll see you in the end of this all.
He just
And I
looks at
start
you
to walk
guys.
away.
Silka
Alright.
backs up because she knows if she picks a fight, she's going to get murdered by Zerathan and Teresa and Corso, and she's just not having it today, so she just fucking
And you know
turns
that
her...
Hans would have his way with your dead body, bringing you back as a civilian.
Yep,
So,
I would be the
You would be the new
Stabby Cat.
Tinkerbell.
I would be undead Stabby Cat, and I don't want to deal with that yet. So, yeah.
he looks to his companion. Oh, Zathra, let's head out. This hooded figure
What?
gets up,
What?
and they both start to
minute
leave.
here. Hey, no! Get your ass back here! I don't want that name! No! Dad?
Dad?
The cloaked figure stops
What the fuck?
and just kind of looks back, and all you see from the edge of the robe is the
Father, do not
edge
coward!
of
Come
a
here! Face me, Father!
Well,
This went off the rails quick.
Right? I want to murder this man! Get back here!
and he pulls the hood back and give her a couple of years, give her, you know, a more lion-like face, and it could be it could be Silka.
can I tell, like, his cloak is his cloak, quote unquote, my discarded cloak that dude left alone?
No, it is
Okay.
it is a plain cloak.
Father, I will slit your throat.
Well now.
That's big talk from the Kinslayer.
Who else has she killed in her family?
I see you haven't shared that story with your friends.
Kinslayer is not a name that I use. It is a name that it was forced upon me because of your evil acts. So come here and face wow, thanks, brain. Retribution.
He sheds his cloak, and this is a body honed by years of fighting, but all he has is leather armor and 2 chakram. You think
One-on-one.
one-on-one? Shall we make this an
How Stabby
official
Cat
match?
This is how Stabby Cat died.
I believe
I don't think you have 9 lives.
I-
You're not ready for this.
I believe you may want to enlist the help of your friends. You never seem to want to fight alone.
Well, last time I fought with someone, you murdered my family.
It wasn't my knife.
Damn. What do we do?
I've heard about enough of this. I've traveled long enough with this cat. And if she says you're bad, you're bad. I too have dealt with this sort of family prejudice. Doesn't matter if it was her weapon, if you were the one wielding it. You want to fight? I'm in.
Son of a bitch.
So it's to be a 2v1. The odds
we
are still stacked against you.
We're just
This is...
Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you in on part of what her problem is right now. So, the reason that Silka exists is to murder this man. So just imagine every fiber of your body finally seeing the dude you've wanted to kill for years. That's why she's not thinking anything smart right now.
And to be fair, no matter how strong we get, I'm pretty certain that they will be adjusted just a little bit above us to make a fight challenging.
I already know mine will be challenging.
So we ready to lose 3 feathers?
No.
He asked, we can see if we can negotiate, because he asked for 3. He wagered 3, so I'm like, can we go down to 2 or 1? I don't think he'll go down to 1, but we can try.
All or nothing.
I have a question. Can we does anyone have chloroform? Can we
I mean, I could throw up the house of, where is it? Where is it? House of Imaginary Walls, and then run, like grab everyone and run. But I don't think I'm strong enough.
All parties involved would have to believe that the walls are there.
I mean, I
Well,
was just thinking
Silka's blinded by rage. She might believe it's there.
I was
Yeah,
thinking it might
maybe.
have the opposite effect.
we could just knock her out.
Yeah, I don't know if I could. I'm not strong.
Okay, yeah. Maybe challenging.
Question.
Silka's dagger is in her hand. Her knuckles are wrapped around the hilt to the point where if it was skin there, they'd be white. Her claws are extending and
What
going
would it
back
take
in.
to knock somebody out? Like, say, a pistol whipping somebody in the back of the head? Just for shits and giggles. What kind of roll is that?
If you are wanting to knock somebody out, you'll... No, I'd make it an attack roll versus their fortitude DC. Just
Damn it.
a straight knockout punch.
Come at me, bro.
I stick to what I said with the back of my gunblade. I mean, pistol whip.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be so pissed if you fuckers pull this off.
Your fortitude DC, Silka, is going to be...
Damn it!
It's your DC, not what you roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's whatever your fortitude save is plus 10.
30! Motherfucker!
As I was saying, I will fight till the ends of the earth with her, but now is not the time.
God damn it!
She will not fight you in this state because rage will surely be her downfall. And I take my gunblade, I spin it around in my hand, and I just whack her on the back of the head. And Ghost comes up and catches her limp body, and we saunter off.
I hiss.
I exit the room.
I do.
I exit the room like Sokka in Avatar. Just, you know,
With finger guns.
just
Like sliding noodle out of there.
I don't know these people. I'm not mad.
Manjira, you trainer, you were supposed to give me a hero point so I could re-roll, or so I could, beat this. I don't know how.
Manjira is an agent of chaos.
I know, but I would get to fight my dad.
Even after he got gifted a fucking sum, he's gonna go against us.
That's Silco's response to being knocked out.
Elgato, I hope you know how to hide.
She's gonna be pissed when she wakes up.
Yeah.
She'll thank me for this later.
You just hear as you leave. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, you motherfucker!
That's glorious.
Okay, Astra's gonna mute herself because she's losing her fucking shit right now.
She's so mad at that word.
So mad at you right now.
I had to make it look convincing. Walk up like we're gonna fight, draw my sword out, and then whack her in the back of the head and say, "Not now." She was too angry to. She was too angry to listen to reason.
There's no way she's gonna calm down next time we see him. It's just gonna be worse.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fight. Okay, next time it'll be fight on sight. That's cool. We'll be good.
I'm not even asking permission. I'm shooting. I don't care if I don't have a gun. I'm going to fire something at him, whether it's a fucking breast weapon or a dagger.
She rolls a stealth check, steals Teresa's pistols, and fires.
Thievery check.
You're unconscious. Shut up.
God damn it! Why did I think of that? I would
Tell you what, you could defiantly shoot him the bird as you're unconscious. Okay, you were flipping him off, and then when I knocked you out, you're just still defiantly flipping him off as we walk away.
I'm not gonna lie. I had just zoned out when I heard Tap say Zathra, and I literally stopped what I was doing on my phone, looked up, and was like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
What's crazy is the audacity he has to put two of our big foes together. Just like that.
This does not bode well, guys. Let's just keep walking. I like the story where we stay alive.
Here's the worst part. Once you realize what mine is based off of, you're gonna flip your shit. But we'll leave it at that because that's a secret me and Tap are waiting to see unveiled for later.
Okay, well, what's our next mission?
Yeah.
Or what's our next plan?
So where are we going now with the unconscious cat?
Yeah, so I was wondering.
We're gonna. I guess we could. Yeah, we could stick to the beat. Go a little. Try to get some distance between us.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, Astra, you are unconscious for 20 minutes.
Oh. Ooh.
By the time we get to the next hex
Area, yeah.
be awake.
I'm gonna give the oil of mending to Silka when she wakes up.
Can we please fix her gear while she's unconscious? We won't have a better chance because when she wakes up, she's not going to care.
You might be a little smarter to, I don't know, not do that when she's sleeping, because you might have a chance to beat her ass with it not being broken versus,
Can I tie her up with the rope that I have?
So where are we going?
Let's keep heading northeast? That sound good, everybody? Or we're basically heading towards another coast? Actually, no.
Yeah.
That can pin us into a trap.
About northwest?
Northwest sounds
northwest.
amazing.
You gotta remember, these squares are huge, guys. It's not like we're backing into a corner.
Yeah.
No, but think about it. So if we head off towards a coast, right, with water in between everything, we'll have to come back, and that gives an assailant opportunity to kind of meet us. So it's not necessarily like, we're quote-unquote trapped, but it gives us more options than just the exact next square that we were in to avoid people, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know.
We won't know who we're avoiding because they're gonna come into our square. They're gonna have to come into our square to confront us. We can't see that far ahead to know to avoid the next square.
That's fair. Who's following directly behind me and the unconscious cat?
Me.
Me. Oh,
Teresa?
Teresa.
Who else is following? If Teresa can't shoot a gun, I don't trust her to squirt the cat with a squirt gun. Teresa, please hold this, and if she starts to wake up and instantly goes for attack, it's a squirt gun. There's no magic, there's no nothing. Just her cat-like fear of water will freak her the fuck out for 2 seconds and give me time to dodge.
We're at the fucking coast. There's water everywhere.
I do have the decanter of endless water.
Beans, don't you do that to me. Beans, don't you betray me like that.
Never mind.
We were friends.
Covered. We're gonna. That's how we can wake her up.
I feel betrayed.
You almost got us all killed. I walked away from my mortal enemy, and you're here with daddy issues, trying to get us all fucked in the ass.
You don't know what Daddy did to me, so fight me, motherfuckers.
I would like to take this moment to point out that there is a no killing rule for most matches, unless agreed upon to the death by both parties.
That's fine. I will murder that motherfucker.
I'm not fighting to the death.
Neither am I. I have shit to do.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So, where are we going?
Northwest.
East, okay.
I can't wait till Silka opens up or wakes up. I can tell you guys why I want to fucking murder my father.
Are you gonna have to show us on the doll where he touched you?
Oh,
Like,
it's
is it that bad?
God!
it's not like that. No, it's worse.
Back up! How? What? No! What can possibly be worse than child molestation?
A child?
Jesus Christ.
Yes!
Off the rails. Maybe it's a good thing that Zencaster died and there's gonna be no proof of it.
No, there's
There's
gonna
still
be
the
proof.
stream.
Someone just walked in when I said child molestation.
There's still the stream.
Yes, dear. I know the answer is nothing. That's what I was going on. It's listen. Apparently there is something worse, but we'll have to probably find out later.
I'm with Hans. What's in the square?
Yes.
Yes,
Alright.
yes, please. What's in the square? Where's Hans? Did he?
Yeah, I was
actually
gonna say,
speak?
where the hell is him?
I haven't
A
heard
moment.
him at all.
The hell is he?
Zaddy Hans.
I can hear you.
I
The
can't.
fuck?
Wait, I haven't heard
haven't
Hans
heard him
this
all
entire
day.
time.
I haven't heard him this
Yeah.
entire time.
I have not heard him either in a hot minute.
Okay, so I learned the last time I had issues with Zencaster, you have to go in and you have to change your sound output from communications to the speaker.
Did you hear that, Az? Okay. Because I can hear Az just fine.
Yeah, I haven't heard him this entire time.
Mm-mm.
I haven't heard him since the beginning.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, same. I thought he was just gonna be like typing, and then somebody said like, "Oh yeah, what did he said this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't see it in the chat. How did you
Yeah.
know that?"
Exactly.
Can I just reload my Zencaster page? Since we're not recording.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me know when Silka is considered awake.
Since you guys have moved, Silka is awake at this
How
point.
about now?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
There's that zaddy ass that I like to hear.
So y'all haven't heard any of the bullshit I said.
Not a goddamn.
No, not in a very long time.
What you've been typing?
It's not lost on me, Az.
Well, shit.
As this entire time's probably been spitting out gold, and none of us know it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's as if he wasn't spitting out gold, we'd be.
Hold the fuck on. I can spit out gold? Why the fuck is that broke then?
Alright, so
Alright.
perception check of the new square, yeah?
Not a perception check. It just takes a couple of actions to find the events that are, or the locations that are in this hex.
Okay.
Let's see. So starting to wander along the mountains, you do find a small shrine.
Somebody with Arcana or religion want to hit that and see what it is?
Well, the features of the shrine are long worn away by wind and rain. However, there is a candle of truth in it and 264 gold pieces in coins, gems, and other offerings inside the box.
What does the candle of truth do?
Makes you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, it probably cuts past Silka's rage or shit and gets her to talk to us calmly.
I was gonna
And-
tell you guys, but you knocked me the fuck out.
And
A little betrayed right now.
you're also informed that the mountain that you are standing near is Mount Hamimnabu. It is the
What?
it is the location for the final events of the qualifying round.
Oh.
That is the mountain where you will go once you have collected all 10 of your tokens.
When I get to murder that man.
How much? I got the candle of truth, and how much was there was gold or something?
I believe you said 268.
264.
Gold pieces?
Yes. As you guys are wandering around, you also locate a feather token that has just been either lost or dropped.
Can somebody please check it for a trap?
Yeah. Like,
I'll do it.
what do we roll for that?
It'd be perception to
Originally.
check for traps.
Okay. Oops. I think that was supposed to be blind.
You do not locate any traps. Silka, you do not spot any traps either.
I'll go pick up the feather.
You guys now have 6 feathers.
Silka still wants to murder the person who knocked her out.
That's too easy.
Is Silka gonna mend her armor?
Are there like any signs of struggle or anything around here, or somebody else walking through that could have dropped the feather?
No, the feather is a bit tarnished, almost like it's been here a while. It's possible that it was dropped in a previous tournament.
So it might not be worth anything then?
Can they test that?
Your guide looks at it, and I mean, it just kind of holds it up. It's an official token, so we will honor it as such.
Score.
Yeah.
Not everyone makes it off the island, and we don't always recover all the tokens.
Okay.
Can we
There
roll
are-
something to check for like smoke, any signs of other compounds inhabiting teams that we could challenge for a fight to kind of figure out our next direction to go?
Silka's curious if we have the opportunity to take a moment and sit down and discuss what the fuck just happened.
I feel like that could be happened while we're walking.
Fair.
I mean, you guys, you can.
Are we? If we have that time,
yeah, you have that time. You want to go ahead and hash out
So
the events that
Silka.
have transpired now that Silka is awake.
At first, I would like to start with an apology. I know where you've been. I know the mindset you're in.
You don't know shit.
Everything I had to not engage that man who stood in that plate of armor. I was once like you, enraged and willing to fight someone at any cost. The last time I did that, I cost my entire team to lose this tournament. And I
At
live
least
with
it's
that
just a
guilt to this
tournament,
day.
not their lives.
I understand that. I can only imagine what you went through, and I'm not saying that they are exactly the same. But the guilt would still be there, and in that rage, you would not have been at your best. You think fighting stupefied this past 24 hours has been anything. Rage blinds you even more. It takes far less to knock you off your feet when you're not calm and calculated. I was only doing what was best for you. If you want to exact revenge, you must do it calculated and with as little risks as possible.
You want to know? You want to know why I want that man dead? Why the one who should be my father, who should have taken care of me, why I want him killed in the worst possible way possible? Thanks, Bree.
Go on.
I never talk about my past. And that's because I wish I could erase it. But I was born into this tribe of catfolk. We were family. People with, other catfolk with no blood relation to me were my aunties and uncles. But, when we turned 9 o'clock, we were supposed to complete a job. Our job could have been anything from slay this monster to slay this person. And my mother and brother and my father disappeared at the beginning of the week of my 9th birthday. So the clan sent me out to find them as my first job. My mom was actually the leader of our clan and was so strong. She was a spellcaster who had earned every right to be a leader. My dad, that betrayer, was a ranger. He was just as strong as she was. Then there was my twin brother, who I protected, loved, did everything with. And he followed in my mom's lead, so I followed in my dad's. I became a fighter, not a spellcaster. And I had one weapon to do this with, and it was a dagger. This dagger. She takes the dagger out that I'm sure one of you guys handed back to her after you knocked her out holding it, and looks at it. There's black leather wrapped around the hilt. Not a lot of daggers had that. you know, in not that specific style. Anyways, you could tell it was hand wrapped. I found where my family was after many days of searching. I used my ability to sneak and stay hidden, and I found my mom. And she was missing her eye and her arm, and barely was within an inch of her life. I found out that the hideout was for a ranger mercenary group that had been trying to steal our tribe's land for years. I had no idea where my brother or father were. All I had was my mother. And at 9, I was trying to get her out of there. I was trying to save her. I cut her free, and I was carrying most of my mom's weight out when I was too loud. I wasn't stealthy enough, and 2 humanoids found me. Those humanoids weren't humans. They were people of my race. They were catfolk. I noticed that almost right away. They stepped into the light, and they were my father and my brother. Both of them looked fine, and I thought maybe they had just escaped. So I got excited. You know, I thought they could help me save my mom. And my dad was the leader of that mercenary group. He worked with that mercenary group. He kidnapped my mom. He destroyed my clan. And then he made me fight my brother to the death. If I died, my mother would have died. My clan would have died. So I fought my brother. I have scars everywhere from cuts my brother left on me from when I was trying to protect my family and save them. My mom woke up just enough to make a distraction. My brother was right there and looked towards my mother who had died, or who had attacked and passed back out, and I stabbed him through the heart with this dagger. The dagger my mom gave to me when I started training. You know what he called me when he died? His last words? Kinslayer. And my father is the reason my brother and mother died that day. And I swore to myself that I would murder that man for killing and ruining my family. I have not been home since it happened. I have not seen how my clan was. I have spent every day since my 9th birthday searching for this man so I could one day kill him. And that's why I want him dead. He tore everything from me. Not just a tournament, not just a loss. He stole my whole life.
It's one bad dude.
We will
have
kill him.
The rogue with a tragic backstory.
Just not today.
And we now know Silka's wish if she were to win the tournament.
Thank you for finally opening up with us.
I
I assume there's no ill will towards any of us for trying to protect you from what seemed like a lose-lose situation there.
Just knowing that he is on this island, I won't stop. I hope you guys understand that. That if I see him, he will die, even if I die in the process.
We can't kill. You're literally going to have to wait until after the tournament, unless you get everyone to agree upon it.
Everyone who takes part in the match.
Yeah.
And if I fight him myself, I guess I don't have that problem anymore.
Eva.
Well, now that that's out of the way, let's continue to move on. Tap, you said that there was nothing else of note here, other than the...
So you guys have, I assume, made a little camp so that you could stop, repair stuff, have a drink, rest a little bit after your ordeal. As you are resting, Silka finishes telling you about how her father betrayed her family and managed to essentially force Silka to feel like she killed both her mother and her brother. You hear your guide go, Gamwai? Why are you here? And you all turn and look, and you see a small group of enforcers, led by a hobgoblin. He acknowledges your guide, so you assume that this is Gamwai. He looks at the party. Well, we've been given a challenge to issue to some of the more prominent teams. I've noticed that your team here has acquired 6 feather tokens, so we have come to fight.
I crack my neck.
Why would enforcers want to fight us?
Yeah.
Just a tournament challenge. You can defeat us, we will give you 2 feather tokens.
And if we lose?
Then we will take 2 of yours. It's just a regular fight. All we're doing here is attempting to thin out the number of tokens in play, and he holds up a string that has a bunch of tokens on it. Not many have impressed.
Okay.
We do a check to see if they're lying.
I believe that would be something that our guide would be able to tell if there was something amiss.
Your guide is
pretty
just
useless right now.
I mean, give me a deception check to tell, basically try to catch them in their lie.
Can I aid?
Yeah,
Or can I roll my own?
you can aid.
Okay.
I did not mean to use that fake blood pack. I don't know why that didn't.
That's like,
Use mine.
I think you wanting to subconsciously use it because that's the second time you accidentally rolled it.
Well, the thing is, I think it auto does it.
That's so weird.
All right.
The
Even
game
though
is
it's-
like, fake blood, yes.
Even though, like, it's considered a consumable, no idea.
From what you all can tell, it doesn't seem like they're lying. And your guide is not reacting. They're just looking at their pad going, this is such a strange challenge, and is writing it down for the tournament record.
So like I asked the guide, like, so this isn't something you've seen before?
It's not common, but the enforcers have been known to issue out various kinds of challenges. This is just another kind of challenge.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's say to this. Since nobody's been impressing you, we lose. We lose the standard too, and you're not impressed. We beat you and actually impress you. We get 4.
That's not the terms that we were given for this challenge.
I would think if you run that up the chain of command, if we could actually succeed where clearly countless others could not, it's as if we were capable to beat all those teams on our own and gain them like that. So, don't see what it could hurt to ask.
The challenge is only authorized as I have presented it.
Who's authorizing this challenge?
Yeah.
The tournament official, and you guys remember back to the one at the opening ceremony, the representative of the Ruby Phoenix herself, who stated everything at the very beginning. I'm trying to scroll back and find the name of.
Well, that's fine. I guess we do this the hard way.
So, I mean, I guess we can fight him, but did everyone
The
prepare?
Haujin?
That would be the Ruby Phoenix. That would be the sponsor of the tournament.
So her person.
Her representative in the tournament itself is the one who has sent this group of enforcers out for this team, or for this challenge.
Is there a limit to how many times we can take said challenge?
It is just once. We are
You guys
making
don't
sure
make this
that
easy.
the weak are not getting by preying on the other weak. Only the strongest will make it to the end.
Boy, do I have a challenger for you to go up against after us. Whew. All right, I'm in. Everyone else?
Yeah. You said how many are there?
There are 3.
Okay, so 3 of us.
No, they want
It would
all
be-
of you.
Oh,
It would
okay.
be 3v6.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, they're testing the team.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
In.
since we took a rest and whatever, this means people repaired armor?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
I let you fix it when I was telling my sob story.
Okay, just making sure.
That we
if
must
the
clarify
GM allows us.
was not worse than where did he touch you on the doll. Okay. It's a bad story, but nothing is worse than where did he touch you on the doll. Inside boo-boos do not hurt more than outside boo-boos.
They're different
I
kinds.
think we can
don't
all
think they
just
can
agree that
be-
this just sucks and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Let's just move on.
There we
Agreed.
go. So, what time of day is it?
It's
Is it my-
starting. It's starting to get dark. We'll go
Stupefied
ahead
now?
and say your stupefied has now worn off. You no longer feel the effects of the spores.
Yay!
God.
Alright, get that off my dog too then.
Drink tap water.
I don't think I can take it off. I think you have to take it off.
Ugh. So glad it's gone.
It wasn't really affecting me, but it was still the worst.
It's worse because all my
You
freaking
honestly shot better with it on, and I don't understand how.
Shut up!
Secretly, Teresa's a drunken pirate master. Can we have a homebrew archetype like that, please?
I have a background. I have an archetype.
It's like Rock Lee with his drunk kung fu. Anyway,
So allow me to
Places,
grab.
everyone.
Yeah, go ahead and position yourself however you're wanting. I am.
Where are they?
yeah, where's the fight?
Yeah.
Are we? I'm assuming we're not fighting on the bridge, so they're gonna be where the compass is, or towards the compass.
I am grabbing them now. Taking a moment because I do not have.
I gotta roll all the way up here to get the healing finally.
Trying to find the stupid. Going to the
So
compendium.
how did we have it labeled that I had broken armor, or what do I gotta?
Yeah, you
had
need to
uninvested
reinvest
from it.
Okay. There we go. Got it. Couldn't remember what it was.
Everyone has full HP, right?
Yep.
Yes.
We should at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
I think even after a rest, we would get it even without healing. No.
It has to be a long
it
rest.
wasn't a very long rest.
Oh, okay.
But you guys would have patched up and been able
Yeah.
to get back to full health. Alright. They are there across the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Don't like.
I like the generic tokens there.
Yeah.
Should this not be like an official thing, like where we all square up, or is it literally going to be like with the mantis? We start fighting up against the bridge.
This is the fighting arena that they have chosen. This is the nearest one that you guys were to.
So a bridge is part of the fighting arena.
Yes. The tournament should, if you are to pass the tournament, you should be able to fight on any terrain.
Okay, I'm just asking. Hands off the chess piece. I'm where I'm at.
So we can like move up and position
Yeah.
ourselves.
Right. This isn't costing like movement.
Oops.
Oh my god! How close do I have to get to these fuckers? I have to get off, like all the way across the fucking bridge.
Yes. Sadly. Yes.
So this is legal?
Hans, why are you in a tree?
As
Any terrain, right?
Any
Dumbass.
terrain.
Why are there 2 Elgato tokens?
Yeah, that's the great question.
Because one is El Gato de Fantasma, and the other one is just El Gato.
I'm confused.
Don't know what the difference is, but they're there.
at least Elgato knows his fucking name.
Unlike the poor dog who's been called everything.
What's the name this week for the dog?
Dogs always have multiple names.
Yeah. Thank you, Beans. God.
Speaking of dogs, my dogs went with their dad, so it'll be quiet now. Yay!
All right. So they all fall into their fighting stances, seeing that you guys have adopted to surround them a bit. Go ahead and give me
Your
initiative
teacher.
and battle music.
What? Oh, my initiative went up because the stupefied is gone. Went up by 2.
Nice. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm fighting
okay.
at the bottom of the pack now. Holy crap. That's a first.
I'm tied with Corso.
I'm rolling and getting music set up. Sorry, guys.
You're cool.
It's okay.
No worries.
I think in the case of a tie, when me and Corso tied in the last fight,
It's
just kinda-
reflex.
yeah.
Okay. You guys can choose who goes first between you two.
Oh. Corso, would you like to go first?
We have everyone's
yeah, I
other
can
than
do
Teresa,
that.
Corso.
I can
Hans.
cast haste. Or not haste. Yeah, haste.
That was a trick.
Yeah.
Heist
We
is
got
what
there eventually.
heist is what Silka tried to do with the dead bodies earlier.
Haste.
Rogue's gonna rogue.
We would go away with it too if it wasn't for those pesky watchers.
All right.
And their inept abilities to see good.
Your guide looks around. Everyone ready? Begin. Zerthan,
Okay.
you're up first.
All right. So I'm gonna do my tried and true combat reading. Oh my gosh, all my things are opened up, so I'm lost. Combat reading. Okay, so secret occultism check against the deception or stealth DC of Gumway.
Gumway? All right. So give me your occultism check. You learn that will is his lowest save.
All right. Okay. And I shall do lingering composition.
All right. Make a performance check.
Performance, right? Okay.
That is that is going to succeed.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay. 3 rounds of inspire courage. Love that wolf.
It's like go celebrated with your passing.
All right.
All right.
Fire
That
courage
is-
dance going up for everybody.
Sweet.
3 rounds. Okay, and then 1 more action, right?
Yep.
Because lingering composition is free.
Yep.
What do I want to do? What can I do? I will. Targets. Okay, I think I'm gonna do true target. 7th level. It says you delve into the possible futures. Yeah, you delve into the possible futures for the next few seconds to understand all of the ways your foe might avoid harm. Then cast out a vision of that future to those around you. Designate a creature. So I'll go with Gumway again.
Okay.
First time each target makes an attack roll against that creature. During true target's duration, the attacker rolls twice and uses the better result.
Yes.
Also, ignores circumstance penalties to the attack roll and any flat check required due to hidden or concealed.
Okay.
that
Pick
is-
4 of your allies. Everyone's in range.
Okay, so Silka, Elgato, Corso, and Teresa.
Nice.
That is your turn, Teresa. You are up.
Wait,
Corso's
are in-
going first.
I'm going first.
Oh, Corso.
Yeah, Corso.
Corso, you are going.
I'm gonna cast haste on
Teresa?
Okay.
All right. Haste is 2 actions. You got 1 action left.
Right. Is
You can enter your arcane stance.
I'm gonna do that because works, but let's go with that.
All right. So you enter your stance and kind of pull that magical energy from your spell and wrap it around you in a protective barrier. Teresa.
Sounds epic as shit.
Right? How do you follow that? All right. So I'm going to strike with my. Do I have to call my eroding bullets?
Yes. Because
Okay.
you have to load
So
them.
I can't use them until next round.
Yes, they have to be
Okay.
loaded.
Okay. I didn't know with it being the first round if I could. Yeah. So, well, we're not fighting to kill, so I probably don't want to do well. Anyway, it doesn't matter this round. So I'm going to strike with my first pistol with a 41.
If a 41 doesn't hit, I give up right now.
Against Gumway.
Yes, against Gomway. He's the only
41's
one
going to hit.
Okay. Okay. Damage? Ooh. God, that sucks. The damage on these things is not good.
I have a. Shoot. So I just realized haste was heightened.
You do not have it prepared at a heightened level.
Okay. Yes, I understand now.
Okay. And then I'm going to strike with my second pistol. A 44.
44 is... Are you gonna roll again?
No. I'm going to take the 44.
Well, I mean...
Take the better anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For effect.
I forgot about that. I was so excited about it and then I forgot about it. Wow, guys. Sorry. All right, yeah. We'll roll again. Oh, 44.
44. All right, 44 is going to crit.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, God, 42 damage.
42 damage! Who can't hit shit now, Elgato?
Ooh, and Elgato gets 2.
All right, and I'm going to use my last
What do
2
I
actions
get?
to reload.
All right.
Did Gomway take his 9 points from the... Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Enforcer number 1's turn.
Okay.
Gomway gets a name, the rest are just Enforcer number 1.
Oh, shit, Zurathan.
It's going to run up to Zurathan here, seeing that Zurathan seems to be buffing the party. As he runs up, he's going to throw a shuriken. 29 is going to miss.
Hell yeah.
And once they are in melee, is going to make a stab with his sai.
Okay, he has a sigh.
Big sigh from me.
31 is going to miss.
Whew.
Nice.
Gobwise turn. I
I just fucked his day, so...
Yeah, but you're also not in a great position. So he is going to... What is my movement here? He's going to dash up behind Soka.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
And he's going to unleash a flurry of maneuvers.
Was
the
he
hell?
dance battling her?
Yes. He is going to
Capoeira.
initiate capoeira.
Whipping his hair back and forth.
I think we've seen
So-
Bob's Burgers too many times.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Let's see.
Sorry, not
Athletics
sorry.
versus Soka's Fortitude DC. We know that Soka's Fortitude DC is a 30.
You.
That is going to meet. So, Silka, you have been knocked prone.
Actually, I don't think I can be. Hold on.
I believe you have Kip up, but that is just to get up for free.
But I thought I got another one recently that when you fall, you only take half damage and don't land prone.
You're not falling, you're being tripped.
He
That
like
is specifically,
swept the leg.
Yeah, that is specifically if you were
With his
to
ponytail.
fall. Right, and for the second part of his flurry of maneuvers, he is going to drop a kick on you. Wrong condition here. Prone, make sure AC 31. That is a 32, which is going to hit.
How can she be double prone?
Oh, never mind. You said she's prone, so it changed
I was gonna
AC.
say, what the heck? Double prone? He never said that.
That is going to be 18 points of damage.
Okay.
So as we've stated,
And
Cat
I
Blair
need
is
you to
flashing-
make a